Happy day, I'm Gloom! And everybody has that little thing that they do with their laptop open in the middle of the night that just hits that pleasure center in your brain and makes you go, that is oddly satisfying. So today we're gonna look at some of these things together. We're gonna go on a treasure hunt.
Are you sure this video can be monetized?
Yes, because it's oddly satisfying. Like, it's not bad stuff. It's just stuff that you look at and you're like, I love it. Oh, he fits perfectly. It's oddly satisfying. And you know what? I like how he's okay with the fact that he just went go bloop right in there. It needs a sound effect, like a dong. Can we add a dong? Dong. Or like a, what is that? Is that a scale? Or is that a blender? Like, could you turn it on and be like, oddly satisfying? That was actually kind of cruel and twisted, but that's really cute. Ooh. So this is the underneath of a tap. Oh, this is like the vortex at its finest. We're traveling through time right now. This is what it looks like to be enlightened. I'm gonna go stick my head under my tap after this and just be like, I'm traveling through time. There's some magic going on under there. There's a little bit of fairy dust right underneath our noses. The chairs that set themselves. And in a way, it's oddly satisfying. Like, I've seen better. All I think when I see this is that's very, very expensive. Like, you got a Roomba underneath every single chair, and I got a Roomba and it's expensive and I want to send it back because I should be able to sweep. It's so easy to just push chairs in. I understand it if it's like vacuuming your floor or if it's like making you breakfast, but like pushing the chair in, I feel like this is not really oddly satisfying and more like oddly pretentious. Yeah, $3,000 per chair and it'll go for you. Oh, say there, sir, are they comfy? No. Oh, this is my favorite. The bubble that freezes crystallized on a nice cool day. Can you pick it up though? Could you pick it up and eat it? That's what I would want to do. It's so nice. This is like one of those like better every loop kind of things. Like you just want to watch it over and over. And the way stuff freezes, like the symmetry, how beautiful our earth is, how everything seems to have a purpose. It's so nice. This is the kind of thing that makes you wonder like why everything's so symmetrical and nice except for my hairdo. Ooh, I know this is gonna be good! This is so good! Do they make ceilings like this anymore where it's got like the little snow that you used to pick off and it'd get in your eyes and you'd be like, Mom! Him swooping that off, like kind of making the roof look a little bit more modern. Sorry, the ceiling. I really like that. Oh, he's cleaning up everything. And what's he talking about? This is something that's really hard to do. You take the scoop and you swoop. You scoop and then you swoop. I think what's oddly satisfying about this is that it just comes off so clean. It's like when I shave my mustache, I'm like, she clean. What do we have here? Oh, it's peeling ice off of a leaf. I was like, I didn't know that leaves like shed, like reptiles do. This would be like my dream. This is what dreams are made of. How is that, like, how is the ice thick enough that it come off in one swoop, in one piece? Have you ever done one of those peel off face masks and it just comes off in one piece? Like, this is so much better than that. I'm thrilled. This is a really good day for me. Here we have girl. Okay, I was thinking that is she gonna get a full peel off as well? Oh, okay, so she had some old lady makeup. It's coming off real nicely. I still don't see, it's not coming off in one piece though, so I don't see what's like oddly satisfying about this. Yeah, definitely, it broke apart a little bit. I think what's oddly satisfying about this is like how fine she is underneath that old lady mask. It's like peeling off that age. What if that was her real skin and like this was like a thing for a product? I'd buy it. Yes, go in there! Go in there perfectly. He perfectly clears it. It's like when it's like when someone shoots a basketball and it goes in without even touching the net. It's a swish?
Yeah.
That was a Sweet Swish. Before we continue, I'd just like to really quickly thank Audible for supporting my channel and sponsoring this video. Audible has an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original shows, as well as news and comedy. And you can listen on your phone, your tablet, your iPad, your laptop, basically any device with audio that connects to the internet. And you can start listening to something on one device and pick up right where you left off on another device. You can also choose how fast or how slow you want something to be read to you. I know in my case, I like when things are read to me a little bit faster because I take in things very fast. Audible members get a credit for any audiobook regardless of price every month, and if you don't use it one month, then your credits will roll on to the next month. You can also exchange your audiobooks if you didn't like it. Right now, I'm listening to 12 Rules for Life by Jordan B. Peterson. I've heard a lot about this book. I wanted to see what the fuss was about, and I found it to be really helpful, so I'm very thankful that I can listen to this while I'm doing other things instead of actually sitting down and reading the book. Audible is a really cool service, guys. I've worked with Audible before, and I just really think that listening to audiobooks is the way to go if you're living a busy life. If you want a 30-day free trial and a free audiobook, then please go to audible.com/gloom or text Gloom to 500-500. That's audible.com/gloom or texting Gloom to 500-500. Okay, so this is a speed drawing that just got really intense really quickly, and it's really nice. It is satisfying. But where's the goo? Where's the well, not the ASMR, I don't like that, but like, this is actually very satisfying to watch. This seems like the kind of thing that you do on your notebook in math class, and everyone's like, you're such a good artist, and you're like, it took me 300 whole days to do this, and I didn't pay attention. Whoa. That's really nice. I like the depth. I was like, why is she doing like the little dots in the center there? But it all came together and it was oddly satisfying. Is there a goo one?
Yeah, there's a goo one.
Better be a goo one. Oh, we got the goo. We got the goo. Okay, so first of all, I want to eat one of those nubs that's on top of the racket because those look delicious. And it strings. Oh, I want to touch it. It looks so soft. I want to pop that bubble. This is a situation that I want to get involved in. This is not the kind of thing that you could watch someone do and be like, yeah, cool, I'm leaving. Like, this is the kind of thing where you're like, can I try? That's the only thing I can think watching this is like, can I try? Or like, if you won't let me, can I like touch the bubble? Or the nubs up top, can I eat one? Can I eat your toxic goo? Is my pickup line for every date. The answer is always no. Is this supposed to be oddly satisfying? Because it's making me nervous. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's so satisfying. You're like, all right, what's all this rubble over here? But then it starts coming together. I want to go on a field trip to this place. I want the cars to come out. I don't want them to go in. It's more satisfying if they come out. I don't like how the trunk of the car is open like that. Like, it's like you can see like the organs of the car. It's like when you dissect an animal in science class and you open it up and you're like, ooh, I don't want to see the engine. Just close that trunk. Unlike the other guy, this guy's cheating. He's using a stencil. But it's so glorious to watch. It's so nice. I'm gonna email this guy and see if he'll make my logo. It's beautiful. It looks like DNA. Will you make my logo with a spirograph? I like that. Ooh. I don't know what it is about like the vortex. Like where it gets darker. There's something so satisfying about that. Oh, it's like the title. The Prismacolor, well, I mean, the white one messed up. I would have cropped that one out, but it's like, it's moving with the pencil crayons. This is oddly sad. Like, this is just one of those things, like, like the serotonin, the endorphins, everything you need to survive. It's just coming through. If you had a bad day, you just put this on and you go, that title, it moves. And I like it. Ain't nothing more satisfying than a feat of architecture. So he's gonna open the thing up. I don't know how it opens up, and then his ugly storage room is there, but it's very practical. You can close it and be like, you know what? I don't have that ugly room with all the pipes. It's a nice little thing that matches all my other things. If that was my secret compartment, there wouldn't be a bunch of pipes in it. Like, it would be a secret compartment with like all of my weird things in there. I don't know what kind of weird things I have. I'd put Twinkie in there. Be like, this is where I keep my dog. And then Twinkie would just be a skeleton in there. Ah, yes. That must be the sharpest little knife. That's a knife, right? It kind of looks like a comb because there's so much of his hair on the bottom. Yeah, that's a little razor. And that looks sharp. Like that is the cleanest shave. Like this is what Gillette commercials should be. Not some guy with like a baby face who probably hasn't even grown a beard yet going like, yeah. It should be this guy. I love that. I want one of those. It doesn't even look like he's gonna have any razor burn. For most people, this is like oddly satisfying because the hair is getting cleaned off, and for me, it's like, no razor burn, I love it. One can only dream. I've never experienced that. Okay, this man is making a pizza pie. Oh, when he rolls it down the arms, that's the part where he loses me. Yeah, that's the part where he's like, pizza with back hair and dandruff, it's all yours. That is really satisfying though. I just wouldn't eat it, but I respect it. You can't eat a pizza that you respect. The long streak of ink. I want one of these pens. I used to always buy like the pens that had like a big thick streak of ink coming out just because it looks so good with cursive. What is he drawing? It's like this guy's hand is like a ruler. I could never draw this straight in my life. That in itself is satisfying, but for me it's like the ink coming out of the pen. It just kind of like, it just pours out, but so neatly and so symmetrical. I see, never mind. Lisa, right? Pizza. Pizza. Oh, pizza. That's really nice. Don't laugh at me.
Why? Like you got it right, and then you thought, "Oh no."
I thought he was taking her all the way down. Oh, is it Lisa? Nah, it's Dietza. It's my favorite name. It's what I'm naming my firstborn. Ah, the herd moves in unison. It reminds me of one of those like little, one of those hourglasses that you like just flip over and it all pours in. Time's running out for these sheep. They gotta get through. Wait, why did they stop? Well, the clip cut off when like half of the herd was like, nah, we're gonna stay on the west side. And the east side sheep are like, what do you mean you're staying on the west side? Come on the east side. And this is where the east side, west side rivalry during, And this is where the east side, west side rivalry during the sheep, And this is where the east side, west side, it's not even funny. I don't even know why I'm trying. Notorious Lil Bo Peep versus Tupac Sheep Cur. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it oddly satisfying. I know I did, especially with that leaf, that ice that came off the leaf. Also, big thanks to Audible for sponsoring this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.